Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and this week we learned of exciting updates coming to the next expansion of Dragonflight. Like Blizzard expanding race class combinations, with every single race of World of Warcraft getting access to the class of Rogue, Mage, and Priest. Which means that Tauren Rogues and other combinations will become a reality in the patch 10.0. Blizzard is also heavily considering making major updates to the gearing system of World of Warcraft by potentially bringing back the Master Looter system, a feature often requested by the raiding community, especially from large organized guilds looking to push high-end challenging content. And I want to cover both of these major developments for the next expansion of Dragonflight in today's video. But right before we do that, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you are reminded, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as to the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you want to get regular updates for the next expansion of Dragonflight or class changes and updates for the patch 9.2. First of all, let's talk about the possibility of Tauren Rogues actually existing in World of Warcraft. During a recent interview, it was revealed that more class race combinations are planned for the patch 10.0, with every single race in the game getting access to Rogues, Mages, and Priests. This means if you want to play Rogue for the next expansion of Dragonflight, you will get access to Tauren and High Mountain for the Horde, as well as Lightforged Draenei and the normal Draenei for the Alliance. Which means you also get access to the Tauren, High Mountain, Draenei, and Lightforged customizations and how the transmog fits into your character, but also brand new racials that could have impact in PvE and PvP. For Rogues on the Horde side, you'll get access to War Stomp AoE stun, which may be useful as a bonus crowd control in select situations. You get bonus stamina from Endurance passive for survivability and Brawn that will enhance the damage your critical strikes do. With how crit focused Rogues have become as of recently, this would actually gain quite a lot of value if this was implemented in the patch 9.2. Then there's the High Mountain Tauren with their Bull Rush ability that has more of a knockdown effect rather than a stun, so it doesn't share any diminishing returns with any of the other Rogue CC. Could be useful in PvP. Bonus versatility is never a bad stat, and rugged tenacity can give you some passive defensiveness, especially against periodic damage, like if you're locked down by an Affliction Warlock in Arena or taking periodic damage from a boss inside of a raid. And while it may be difficult at first to imagine a Tauren Rogue, they've actually always existed in the game. The Tauren of the Grim Totem tribe have always had mercenaries who use rogue abilities such as Phantom Knives, Sinister Strikes, or Eviscerate. And if you've ever met a Tauren that's a pirate, you've essentially met an Outlaw Rogue before, which is part of the Rogue spec playstyle. Let me know in the comments what you think about the idea of a Tauren Rogue going forward for the patch 10.0. Besides the Tauren of the Horde, the Rogue class also gets access to two more hoofed friends, the Draenei and the Lightforged Draenei of the Alliance. The regular Draenei offer a heal over time effect with the Gift of the Nara, as well as increased primary stat baseline, while the Lightforged will offer a Light's Judgment Blast ability that actually delivers quite a punch in the patch 9.2. Imagine the bonus holy damage on top of the deadly Subtlety Rogue Burst with the 100% crit legendary. This could deliver some powerful damage opportunities for Rogues going forward. For the class of Priest, you get access to two new races. One of them is the Orc, and the Orc are going to be specifically amazing when it comes to PvP content, with the Hardiness passive reducing how long they sit in stuns. Blood Fury will increase your attack power and spell power, which will let a Holy Priest heal better or a Shadow Priest damage harder. And you also get access to a pet damage build, which would actually work really well for the current setup of Shadow Priest for the patch of 9.2. Priest will also get access to the High Mountain Tauren with a knockdown effect, which could be useful in Mythic Plus and PvP situations. And Mages are looking at gaining access to both Tauren and High Mountain on the Horde, since every other race in the Alliance gets access to Mages already, and the Tauren Brawn crit damage increase would be very synergetic with the Fire Mage combustion windows. And just like with the Priest class, the knockdown from the High Mountain would be useful in both Mythic Pluses as well as PvP. It's been a very long time since we've seen Blizzard open up more opportunities for race class combinations, and so many in the community are very excited about this update. But also, what other race class combinations could Blizzard open up going forward in the future? We know that Rogues, Mages, and Priests are getting more options for the patch 10.0, but what about patch 10.1 or 10.2? Could we potentially see more paladins? Many in the community have been suggesting night elves or Kultirans being a viable choice for a paladin, or possibly the undead for the horde. They can be priests, so why can't they be paladins as well? And what about demon hunters? As of right now, we only have access to demon hunters from the race of blood elf and the race of night elf. Is it possible to include more elfy and non-elfy races as a viable demon hunter choice going forward? Let me know in the comments, what do you think about the race class combinations coming with the patch 10.0? And what other combos would you personally want to see going forward in the future expansion of Dragonflight? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. This week we also have Blizzard mentioning that during one of the interviews that they are planning on bringing Master Looter back as a viable gearing option for guilds and groups going forward in the future. For now it is a long-term goal, so it is unknown if this is planned feature in this expansion or the next, but they did explain that due to a popular demand, just like the class talent improvements, they are bringing back Master Looter for World of Warcraft in the future. Currently with personal loot, every time you kill a boss, there's a chance that you may get an item that could be helpful for you. With Master Looter, you'll always have a guaranteed amount of gear dropping per boss, but someone has to divvy out that gear fairly. In a random pug raid, you just try to kill some bosses and outfit your character. But in a guild group, most guilds are looking at group progression rather than the individual progression. Master Looter has been one of the most requested features by the raiding community from both the high-end, high-progression mythic raiding guilds, but also casual progression guilds looking to outfit their friends with gear to help them catch up, but also looking to bypass some of the RNG aspects of personal loot. And many in the community are suggesting for Blizzard to bring back Master Looter but not get rid of personal loot. Personal loot system functions well in a random pug. If you're pugging raids or pugging dungeons, you're looking at gearing out your main character. You're trying to get your tier sets, your weapons, and your trinkets. But in an organized guild group where everybody opts in to Master Looter, then Master Looter should be enabled for the group. It is argued that it should be a choice because both of the gearing systems are functional depending on the group and depending on the environment. But it should really be down to the player's personal choice on how they choose to interact with the groups and with the content. But that's going to be all of the updates that we have for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know in the comments what do you think about some of the class race combinations coming in the patch 10.0, and what are some of the other class race combinations that Blizzard should add going forward in the future. Also, what do you think about Master Looter making a return to World of Warcraft at some point in the future update? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single video and live stream, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you guys want to let me know what you thought about today's video update, or discuss with the community what some of the other race class combinations that you would like to see going forward in the next expansion. Join our Discord to join our community. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.